This is the hardest video I've ever had to make. Here it goes. As most of you have probably read in the paper by now, I did not win the Kensington Kinetic Derby on Saturday, like I promised you I would. After a few days of avoiding the media, I'm ready to finally tell the truth about what happened that day. I was disqualified for using performance-enhancing substances. When we arrived at the Derby that morning, my flowers that I used to power my kinetic sculpture tested at 4 times the legal limit for phosphorus, a common blooming agent in flowers. That's why they looked so good that day. When the plants failed their drug screen, I was ejected from the Derby and told that I would not be allowed within 100 foot of the race course. I was so upset by this decision that, foolishly, I decided to ride the course illegally. When they found out that I was on the course, they did everything in their power to stop me. They tried using tactical banana peels to make me slip. Then, they attempted to blur my vision using military-grade bubbles. When that failed, they called the cops. I then led the entire Philadelphia Police Department on a high-speed chase through the Kensington and Fishtown neighborhoods until I was able to outrun them. During the police chase, a mud pit blockade was set up to prevent me from crossing the finish line. But I was determined to finish this race that I had prepared my entire life for. So I decided I was going to plow through the mud and make it across to the finish line. But first, I would need a pit stop. I was then able to gain enough speed to make it across the finish line. Or so I thought. The mud pit ended up being too soupy for me to overcome, and I crashed my sculpture. The resulting carnage of the crash was unfathomable. I still can't watch the footage to this day. I was never able to cross the finish line like I said I would do, and I didn't win the big race like I promised. I was humiliated. I let you all down. I let myself down. I would like to personally apologize to the people that I disappointed on Saturday, including my wife and my family who flew in from across the country to serve as my pit crew this weekend. My welding mentor, Gene Collins of Collins Welding, who helped me tremendously with this project. My mother, Susan, who sewed this custom aerodynamic race suit. Bast Brothers Garden Center, who provided me with their beautiful flowers to use on my sculpture this weekend. And to the Kensington Derby itself, and the wonderful people I was able to meet out there this weekend. It was really a fun experience. The results of Saturday's Derby do not represent who I am. I will reflect on my actions, and if allowed, come back next year with honor to redeem myself at the 2024 Kensington Kinetic Derby. Thank you. Take care.